that. Sorry, this is my first use of OBS.
It's fine. I don't think I've ever been on a stream where there wasn't some kind of tech problem, so I think that just means it's going to be really good.
Let's see. Dang, there's 6 people in there. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Try that. Sorry, this is my first use of OBS.
It's fine. I don't think I've ever been on a stream where there wasn't some kind of tech problem, so
We have
I think that just
sound,
means
yay.
it's going to be
Okay.
really good.
You sound.
Yay. Okay, sweet. Go us. Dang, there's 6 people. Okay. Oh, well, that actually solved my echo problem too, so sweet. Nice.
All right. Always technical difficulties somewhere.
Absolutely.
At least we didn't get too far in there, right?
No, that's true.
Only halfway
you.
through. Oh no.
Oh, God.
Thanks for
Thank you
watching
for
out, guys.
telling us, y'all.
So Jasper, you were saying?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, do you want to start again because they didn't hear what you said? So
Oh yeah.
if I replied to you, they
How
didn't
far do
hear
you
it.
want to go back?
I think.
I will. Should I go back to the introduction?
Yes.
I think that might be good, yeah, just to give the viewers some context here.
In the small wooded town of Lostbell, peace and quiet is basically the mandate. Between the one school, one shop, and 2 pubs, the nice one and the rough one, though in truth the only difference is the rough one doesn't sell food, the town is widely known as idyllic, though in real terms, the true townfolk know that it's actually boring. The only exciting thing about Lostbell is the ever-growing folklore that permeates the town and surrounding woodlands. The stories have become so common and so rife with kids claiming that their uncle knows a ghost, actually. Telling your fellow classmates that you saw a ghost will easily give you popularity for a day before being nicknamed something uncreative and rude for the next week and a half. Most rumours of the supernatural now surround the mysterious case of Ambermarsh Manor, a house left derelict after the death of reclusive paleontologist Hendrix Carr who passed away just over a decade ago. Though rumour has it his body was never found. He was a collector of dinosaur fossils. He supposedly brought the large manor to house his impressive personal museum, though apparently when the police searched his house, they didn't find any evidence of fossils or the collection he bragged about. Now, stories of footsteps, scratches, and even animal noises can be heard from within. There's a variety of rumours surrounding Hendrix Carr, but most of them say the same few things. Hendrix was collecting dinosaur bones, he was working on some brand new experiment, and now he haunts the very manor he was trying to complete that experiment in, potentially trying to finish the experiment that may have killed him. And we begin today's session, one shot here, after school. The bells have rung, you're walking home, you've got your bikes next to you, and who would like to describe their character first?
Kristen, you had gone first last time, so why don't you go first again?
Sure. Hey, y'all. So, my name in the game here is Josie, and I'm quite tall. In America, with our stupid imperialism, we would say probably like 6 foot. So pushing 2 meters. And I really like scream metal, but I'm also the leader of the lacrosse team. So I like my little Leatherman's jacket, but the ripped knees on the jeans with, like, you know, the faded black nail polish and like the, you know, the big metal chain, like chunky necklace situation. So I'm gonna grab my bike that's got all the, you know, the stickers on it. I got the Surge like soda can sticker. I'm gonna roll up behind Jasper and Alexis because we live on the same block. I'm gonna go, oh, biology sucks. I hate that class.
Okay, so I'll go next then. Jasper is a Romany intersex person, and they have short, dark, curly hair, and they're wearing a declo. That's a Romany head covering, but they're not wearing it in the way you're supposed to wear it. They're wearing it like half to appease their parents that, yeah, I've got it on, mum, but like more in a metal kind of, it's a bandana really kind of way. So just tied over their head like that. They are wearing a oversized hoodie with one of the cuffs chewed slightly, because Jasper is really interested in tech and inventing, and their dad is a reclaimer, a scrap dealer who collects broken toys and scrap metal and things like that from other people, and then repairs and sells it, or recycles it and sells it. And Jasper is always scavenging from their dad's scrapyard, and whenever they're inventing, they always chew their sleeve, because that's how they just sort of like think. And as we said pre-stream as well, their arms up to about the elbow are covered in friendship bracelets that they're constantly collecting. So Jasper says, "Oh, biology, you've got all life, math."
Alrighty. My character's name is Alexis Blair, and she's like totally one of those girls who like wants to be popular, but like, you know, is kind of just starting, but is like totally not there yet. Her dreams are totally to be like part of the cheerleading group and things like that. But of course, blonde hair, juicy couture suit. What are those called? Velour suits or something?
No.
Tops and bottoms, with my flip-flops from Old Navy, because, you know, we like Old Navy. And because it's 2005 and all of the 80s babies were named some sort of Ashley or whatever, there were no giant A necklaces like Paris Hilton wears. But because my last name is Blair, I have a giant B necklace, so that nobody forgets my name. As far as background, very much, you know, falling into the popular girl trope, wanting to be a cheerleader. Hair is freshly blonde. Still riding a bike, though. Incredibly embarrassed about riding a bike. Cannot wait to get a car, even though her parents are like, no, what are you talking about? So, at least it's not a scooter, okay? Anyways, like, but she does have the latest Razr phone, and she likes to just pop it out and flip it open over and over again while texting, you know, said friends with the old style of texting, like hi is what? Hold on, I have to do this right. Hi, like hi guys, like 444. No, sorry, 444. Space 0. And so that's her background, trying to be one of the popular kids, but not just starting out. And she goes, yeah, biology was like the worst. Like, why do we even care about plants? I don't understand.
So the only interesting thing that really happened at school this day was you lot were dared. Dared by another group of friends who you roughly know but don't really hang out with, to go into Ambermarsh Manor and bring back a dinosaur bone to prove that you've done it.
Taking
So
notes.
what about that dare? Oh, sorry, did I talk over you?
Oh no, I'm just taking notes.
Okay. So Jasper will just sort of like reluctantly go, so what about that dare? Are we going to do anything about it?
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, ghosts aren't even real, so I don't believe any of those stories, but, like, it's probably just really dirty and just, like, so many spiders, but this should be, like, easy win.
Yeah, I mean, if we really care about what other people think of us, then maybe we could, like, go look for the bones. But also, I guess it would be kind of cool because we could, like, steal a beer from your dad. and go drink it in there. Imagine how cool you would be.
I mean, it is Friday, and Dad usually does work pretty late. I might be able to, but like, we're totally going because I am not about to be called Phantom Farter for the rest of my school career, okay? Jasper, what do you think?
I just want to go and have a look inside. I mean, it's just so interesting. I want to see what's in there. I feel like we should go anyway.
I mean, anything's going to be better than my biology textbooks, so I guess I'm down.
And Josie, you're super strong. You can protect us if anything happens, right?
I'm going to pull out my little noodle, and I'm going to
Lankiest of lanky.
Yeah, I've been doing my curls. Thanks for noticing.
Your lip question has been getting like so good lately. Like, I'm sure you can hit something that comes at us.
I'm ready. Let me out.
Have you got your cross stick with you?
Oh yeah, it's like next to my Jansport backpack. Purple Jansport.
Yes. I have the tiniest of like Juicy Couture purses that doesn't even fit anything, but it looks like a moon. It's just one of those saddlebags or whatever they're called.
That's behind like their backpack, almost overflowing. The zip is broken, and it's got like a bungee holding it together with all the like broken toys and tools and everything. I'm prepared for anything.
Oh, man, between the three of us, I think we can get a bone out of there. I think we can do it.
So, before you head in there, is there any kind of research you would like to do beforehand in the rumours around the manor, the paleontologist Hendrix himself? Anything you feel like you need to know that you feel like you could research? You have access to the internet, you know, it's, so you'd have to go home to do it, or go to the library, but or pay like, you know, £10 a minute on your phone, but you can look up things.
Oh my god, I can't use internet on my phone. God, my parents would kill me.
So we were going to go back to Kristen's house anyway, weren't we, to get illicit beers, so we could maybe tie all that in.
Yeah.
Yes. We can use my Windows 98 computer, and it's going to grind its bones when we do a little Ask Jeeves search. What do we want to ask Jeeves?
Oh my god, Jeeves, I haven't thought about that in ages. Cyril, go ahead.
Whatever you want to learn, you just tell me what you're going to be searching. I'll give you the base knowledge about what you get, and then I will also allow you to roll me a lore roll to figure out more that you would find out there.
Sick. What was his name? Hendrix? I feel like it might be good to look for his information a little bit.
Yeah. So, archiving Hendrix Carr, you get a bit of information about him. He's a known paleontologist. He discovered a few specimens that hadn't been found before, a few dinosaur names that you just can't pronounce that were very clinically named, and quite a few other things. He's known for traveling a lot. And then you find a newspaper article about him like winning the lottery randomly and then settling down somewhere. But if you want to roll me a lore roll and see if there's anything deep you can find out about him.
Oh, I have a ghostly purple die. Let's go.
Are we all making a roll? Or...
So one person can do it, and then you'll get an extra +2 for it for having you all helping, basically. So whoever has the highest mind, like lore roll, I would recommend doing it.
Cool. Well, that's not me. I've got 0.
I also have 0.
What do
do, but you have the highest mind, so you might be the best one. Or maybe you don't.
It's a D12, right? What are we rolling?
2d12. I wrote the.
Yeah, I was like, wait, how are you guys getting 0?
That's wrong.
Wait a minute.
I wrote the scientist stats wrong.
I was going to ask if you did, because my highest is body, and it should be.
Yeah, that's a mistake. You're supposed to have your mind and your body stat are supposed to be swapped.
Good.
Well done for remembering. So I was like, I need to.
Just a himbo scientist.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've got +0. My mind is 12, so I feel like I'm probably not gonna be the best one here.
You said mind and body were switched?
They're just for me.
No, just just for that, because I got that. I wrote that one wrong. So I would recommend Jasper does it. You have a +3, so you're looking to get a 19 or lower.
Nice.
The first one is an 11, and the second one is 9.
So you got a 20.
Yay!
Unfortunately, you don't find anything else out. You kind of, as you're researching, you just get this like grinding, horrific noise as you realize that someone's picked up the phone.
Dang it!
Oh
No! No!
What's
R.I.P.
your brother's name? Your imaginary brother that you now have?
We could also try those like old machines at the library where you go through the newspaper. You remember like before the internet, like, you had to do research? We could try that.
That is a great idea. And our bikes will get us there in no time.
Right.
Yes. I just oiled my chain.
It's our easy moment.
Gosh, I can't wait.
A short bike ride later, you find yourself in the local library. Head up to the little things, start looking through. I'll give you a bit more information because you find information about Hendrix Carr quite quickly, so I won't make you roll. But he was, like I said, paleontologist. He was known as a bit of an adventurer when he settled down. He bought the house when it was derelict and then remodeled it, so he became very loved in the town very quickly because the house looked like utter nothing until we came along and restored it to perfection. He then became, after a while, quite reclusive, only really coming out every so often, food and sometimes books that he would get. You gather that the only reason he'd usually come out was a monthly food shop, and if any random pulp book about dinosaurs came out, he would tend to pop out and buy it. Other than that, all you get is the rumors. You get the really the newspapers you would never normally read because they're all just weird gossip and false information, and they're just talking about how he's in there like he has his own private museum and there's this massive collection of dinosaurs that no one's seen before. But like, again, they're getting fact checked with like, no, they went in his house and there was nothing there. Just nothing, just a nice house. Other than that, you see that after he died, his house was given to his great niece, who lives in a different country, and she's never come around to visit, which is why the house has been untouched for 10 years.
Wow.
I think Alexis really wants to know about any potential murders or serial killers in the area.
It's a good question. It's legit.
You look it up.
True crime is just starting, okay? True crime ID.
It's definitely not as prevalent at this point, but you do get like a couple of bits of like natural deaths that people are assuming are murderers, and you get people that have killed other people, but it's not like serial killer activity. It's just random things like that. You don't find anything tied to Amber Marsh Manor.
No serial killers, big letters. Okay.
What you do get, though, I will say, if you're going through that, I think you also get to those kind of like fringe sites talking about hauntings, and they're talking about Ambermarsh Manor. And one of them claims that when the police went to search it, the reason why they decided to leave so quickly is because they got scared from like noises from within.
Okay. So we at this point are just a group of teens with no knowledge of ghost hunting under our belts yet. So Jasper would like to do, while we're in the library and we've got all this at our disposal, do some technical research into what kind of things they might be able to build from their tech to help us on this ghost hunt. Like what do ghost hunters use?
Absolutely. I think at first you find a book on like in the library on ghosts. It's not like it's a book that's clearly written for ghost hunters, but they had to tone it down to make it look like a fiction book. So they've kind of, you've got a thing of ghosts, but they've got very wacky drawings and stuff in there. And then I won't make you roll. You can find information about stuff like EMF, Spirit Box. Ghost hunting shows are really big at this time. You know, the really early 2000s, they just put a green light in a thing, sent someone in, and someone in the other room's like bashing the walls to make them scared. That kind of stuff is going around right now. So ghost hunting is very big. So you will find a lot of information about everything you could need, all the kind of weird and wonderful gadgets that you could make. And I think you could very easily, with your expertise, figure out how to make them using some of the things you have lying around.
Excellent. So she is going to fill notebook after notebook, scribbling frantically in the corner, probably while the other two are looking at the newspapers and things.
Alexis is going to like kind of look over Jasper's shoulder and see all this stuff. And just as a side note, or just like going to be super nerdy about it, my birth mother in the 90s was a huge like witch and gemstone kind of thing. So I'm going to pretend Alexis's mom is also one of those, and it's going to be like, oh, I have salt. Oh my God, I have salt, you guys. I have salt. But like a spirit box. You know what they say about Furbies, right? I don't have like a spirit box, but we can bring a Furby because they're creepy. Ghosts definitely talk to Furbies, right?
I've got a Furby in my backpack.
Perfect.
Whips it out.
The Furby comes out and you go, hello. Like the Furby, like really awful Furby noise, like voice.
I imagine the librarian at this point is going to have like a little bit of a scare, because as the cute little Furby opens its eyes, hello, like this, just like rips open its back, hacking in there, pulling out its innards.
Well, if anyone remembers, Furbies were considered a huge spying technology back in the day, and they were banned from quite a lot of American government institutions.
Oh my God!
Because they had the ability to listen. So you see this librarian sees the Furby, sees you lot as generally just a couple of teens coming into the library after school, and they're like, "Are they here for trouble? Why else would they be here?" And then you get out with Furby, and she's like. And then you start hacking into it, and she's like, I'm not dealing with this.
This is outside my pay grade.
While y'all are like doing your thing and getting prepared, Josie has been playing because this is before we know about J.K. Rowling. So I'm playing Harry Potter on my Game Boy Color. And when the Furby wakes up, I go, hell no. That's a great idea. We're going to scare anybody else that's stupid enough to go to that house tonight.
It just, the Furby's just slowly blinking. Just like, you just hear the click, clack, click. The click clack.
As you're like dealing with a screw, the like one of its like eyes just twitching.
His little leg is like me.
Apologies
Please.
to anyone watching who loves Furbies. Okay, the Furby is going to be fine. We're upgrading.
Yes.
It's being
Yes.
upgraded. It's not cruelty to Furbies. We love them.
All
If
right.
you ever want to see a truly upgraded Furby, please Google long Furby. You're very welcome.
Haunted
God.
Furbies. Oh man, I can't tell you how many cities we went to like all the newest Furbies, man. So many trips.
I imagine you spend the night preparing, getting everything you might need. Jasper, I can imagine you got spend time going through the garage, kind of getting everything you need to make it. You find one of your old Game Boys. You've long since upgraded to a DS, but now you've got your old Advance, and you're just like going into it, messing with the electrics, and you manage to make a rudimentary EMF reader.
Someone in the comments says Morgan Freeman voice, but the Furby was not going to be fun. I like that.
I'm just looking at the different items we can bring. Obviously, salt. The salt and burn kit is really easy. The Spectrum camera, we talked about this before stream. Do we want that to be like the drone, spinny, fairy, string toy?
Yeah, we thought we would make, I don't know if anyone remembers Sky Dancers, but it was basically a Barbie with a ripcord, and it flew up into the air a little way. So we thought that will be perhaps our Spectrum camera that Jasper has made there. And
So good.
did we have something else as well, or is that it?
Sky.
I mean, yeah, that is pretty much it in terms of things you can manipulate, set up. There's always object manipulation devices that can be anything really. Usually they're torches that are unscrewed to the point of where if you tap it, it will turn on. But that can also be things like a Ouija board. It can be things like, I think in my original thing I mentioned Beyblade, and if it's a yes, you stop it.
Let's do that. I love
that or my Razor phone. Just see the ghost just doing 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Space.
Oh my gosh.
You spend the evening, and I can imagine the best part of a day, getting everything set up, and Saturday night comes around. You've snuck a couple of beers.
Yes.
You've got all the technology you need, and you head out to Amber Marsh Manor.
I just wanted to add that I brought my protein shaker because I gotta get ripped.
14
Just in case that comes in
handy,
y'all.
Oh yeah,
you have like
we had our friendship trolls, didn't we? As our
yes, our friendship trolls.
Friendship trolls.
We can't forget the
Their eyes glowing
trolls.
torches.
Oh, I love it. So you head out, ride your bikes across town into a nice wooded part of the area, beautiful part of the town, as you head out and see this large manor house with vines kind of creeping all the way up. It's been left alone for a long time, and it's silent. Absolutely quiet.
So is this like a forested area? Like, what does it look like around
It's a very forested area. So as you head up, there's like a wooded path that leads you down, and this wooded path was clearly made specifically for where the manor was built. So it comes out and around, heads out into a large clearing that's been made for the manor, and a huge kind of like water feature fountain in the middle of this circular entrance that leads to the large manor that has a what is essentially two main wings to it and about 3 stories. It looks like it was probably built originally Regency, but has been built upon so many times over that it barely looks like it used to. And as you hear, you can see the renovations that were done to it to make it with more modern building techniques. So there are some like modern aspects to it as well. And all you hear is the sound of like crickets and insects in the woods. And then just that, as you're walking up to the door that's kind of like boarded, but you can see there's give to it. You hear the sound, what sounds like scraping.
Ooh.
From coming.
I think Jasper will look at Mum's character, Chrissy, and think, you're really good at sort of sensing things. Like, you're really intuitive. Are you getting a kind of vibe about whether we should go in?
So, me, Alexis, or Josie?
Yeah.
Alexis. Okay.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, this is definitely my. I'm so empathic, you guys. So, would be at a point? Because for me, I have spirit and empathize.
No, for you, as a whisperer, your main ability at the moment in this that's kind of created was emotional comprehension. You can sense the emotions of people and spirits around you.
Perfect. So 2d12. Can I roll?
No rolling either there. You can just sense it around you. And what you're picking up is mostly the fear from your friends around you. You don't sense anything around here else than you and your friends.
So like
Sorry, I didn't think I pushed anything. That's my bad.
It's back.
Okay, sorry. I turned the thing back on. I don't know why it turned off. I'm sorry. I didn't see that.
That's good.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah, as you approach the doorway, you see that it has been boarded up to stop people going in. But as you're kind of looking at it, Josie, you're looking at, I can do this. I can do this. And pulling the ball. I mean, would you like to roll for it? Would you like to give the roll a chance? So it'll be a muscle roll.
A muscle roll?
Your friends here are helping you.
Shakes. I'm ready for this.
You have a 16 in body, and you have +1 for muscle already. You're getting help from the other two, I can imagine, kind of generally either physically helping you or just
cheering you on.
Cheering you on. So you need to get a 19 or lower.
19 or lower. Okay, I can do this. All right, let's see. Oh, I got a 1. Best time for that. And a 5. Hey. I got a 6.
Hey.
6. With ease. With just shocking ease for how these are boarded up. You just get like one-handed almost. You just kind of pull it apart. As you just tear the board from the door and you see the entrance beyond you.
Quick work. Easy breezy. I'm gonna like pull my flashlight out and then try to not shake in my boots because I'm starting to get nervous.
The manor you see before you leads out in basically straight towards a large set of stairs that lead up to the second floor. There's a set of stairs and corridors going either side around to the main manor itself. And as you kind of head through, you instantly get that hit of freshly disturbed dust as the opening the door has just unsettled the decade
Oh, gross. This is going to
of
cling.
like dust that's in this place.
floor. Oh, it's going to cling so bad.
Oh, I know you're gonna have to do like a whole load of laundry. I'll help you get it out. I have a secret.
The base layout of the manor before you, to your right, leads a corridor down towards kitchens, dining rooms, living rooms, and various things like that. Very lived-in areas that people would generally go in. On to the left, you have more like side rooms and offices and various things like that. Less lived in, more there for purpose. And at the end of the corridor appears to be a large library.
Which corridor? To the left or right?
So as you kind of go around that, it leads to the same place, to the main.
Oh.
So at the end of the corridor you're in leads to a large library, and then to the right leads to the living areas, and to the left leads to useful areas.
I'm drawing this out for visual sake.
Smart.
Okay.
I did something simple.
Josie's gonna crack open a beer. And
Yeah, like
to steady our nerves.
yes.
the
And
silence is like, yeah, that silence is now like broken from that like really satisfying click as it opens, and you kind of cover mostly, but whilst not drinking. But as that like noise like echoes through the house, you hear something echoing back, which is another sound of like grinding.
Do we like hear any other people's voices or see evidence of anyone having like been here? Like any footsteps in the dust or anything like that?
No, nothing. This place doesn't look like it's been entered for over a decade. And frankly, it doesn't look like it's been lived in for longer.
I knew those guys were all talk. I knew it. No one's been here.
Yeah, we beat them all. I knew it.
Yeah, you're the first. Right, so we'll whip out the Game Boy then and see if we may, if they can pick up on anything coming from any particular direction.
You turn it on, it starts clicking, and you're like, oh, I've got this working. But it's only like a faint clicking that you would get as like it being on, like very low level electromagnetic field. So you're not expecting that to mean there's any ghosts nearby, from what you can tell. For Alexis, being in the manor now, you're getting a stronger sense of emotions around you. It's still faint, like you're not quite in the right place. You get this sense of, I'm trying to think what the right word is. Incompletion. But also a sense of satisfaction, like something is complete. It's a very disjointed set of emotions that you're getting from the manor around you rather than from you three.
So am I getting a sense of direction? Where like
No, not really. It's just faint, I would say.
Okay.
Like you're not close enough to the source yet.
I, as Alexis, because it is Saturday night, even though Even though Josie and Jasper are practically like her only friends at this point. She's, not in talking, but out of habit, she looks at her phone to see if she has any text messages and sees that there are no bars on her Motorola Razr bright pink phone. Like, you guys, I was just about to text my mom, making sure she's like not coming home anytime soon and not to rescue us or anything. But like, there are no bars. There are no bars here. And like the feelings I'm getting around here, I feel them, but like they're not strong. So like we either gotta walk in or go away or like leave. So what do you guys want to do?
I say we get the bone and get out.
Definitely want to have a bit more of a look around.
Okay, so seeing that this guy was like a total nerd, I feel like he would have kept his like collection, like his bones or whatever, like probably in his library or it's like a laboratory or something, because that's what nerds have in their house, right? Like some sort of lab.
I feel like give him a bit of a side eye, like. Yeah.
Look, I'm scared. Okay, all right. Don't get side of me.
Yeah, I start insulting people when I'm scared all the time.
Okay, Josie, we can't just be all nonchalant all the time, okay?
All right. I'm gonna flex my little muscle at her.
We're not We're not strong like Cher like you are, okay?
Let's get down to business. I'm gonna like shine my flashlight toward the library and be like, maybe we can find something in there. And if it's not in there, maybe we'll find a hint of like where he would keep the other stuff, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's like a map or something of like this giant place.
There could be like a blueprint. Let's do it.
All right, you go first and have we need to have like the Furby ready to like sense anything.
Just like
yeah.
You head up then into the library, and you see it's like a circular room, and you have stacks on stacks of just books on paleontology and geology, but also like school encyclopedias of dinosaurs. And there's an entire section that's just like bad pulp fiction books about dinosaurs. You see like one book that's like about like dinosaurs from outer space trying to invade the world, and it's stuff like that. Like clearly this guy liked the silly aspect of it as well. And there's like entire just shelves filled with books about dinosaurs and reptiles from that era and everything you could possibly want. You almost get the sense that this collection isn't just the collection of the good books about dinosaurs, but also the academically wrong books about dinosaurs that he's like collected because he's like, that's fascinating stuff. You see one which has a picture of a dinosaur on it. It's like, it says new discovery, it's all this, and it's just the most hodgepodge looking ass dinosaur you've ever seen, because it's one of the one of the dinosaur specimens that like the British paleontologists were really bigging up at the time, but they were just nonsense, like 5 different types of fossils just jammed together to make a like a wonky looking dinosaur. They tend to be the cutest as well. I love the brontosaurus.
That was sad.
All of them.
The Dontosaurus.
But you see quite a few. This is the point where I will say my ability to speak syllables is bad. So if I'm going to butcher some dinosaur names, and I'm going to apologize in advance, I have the phonetic spellings here. I'm just an idiot. So.
Oh my god.
You're not. There's no
my
need
friend.
for be so complicated. You know, why not just call them Bob?
Bob
Yeah, you see quite a few different dinosaur things. One thing you do see is quite a large book called The Preservation of Fossils, and you realize that the author is Hendrix Carr.
Oh, our friend.
Real quick question. Is there just like a random bust of either Hendrix or like a dinosaur?
There absolutely is, yes, absolutely.
Alexis
You see a little
pulling every single one.
raptor bust.
A raptor bust, wonderful.
Yeah. There's a absolutely there. This guy definitely had busts of dinosaurs in his house. Absolutely. You go around poking them. It doesn't. You're not finding any like hidden buttons, but as you're poking around, you do hear the sound of what appears to be like something gouging into stone coming from below you.
Below us. So we're on the ground floor.
Yeah.
So,
Guys, there's a
look
big
around and see if there's like a trapdoor or something. Is it coming from directly below the library floor, or is it just
Not
like
directly
lower
below.
down in the room?
It's almost like past the main wall, that past wall that you're looking at, behind the shelf with his books on it. Down that way and down, there's that sound coming from. It's awful. It's an awful scraping sound. Like,
Guys, I think we should go and check it out. What do you think? It sounds exciting. It sounds like something's happening down there.
It feels like there's like a trapdoor or something. And I've watched Clue so many times, you guys. One of these statues has to be for the trapdoor, or like the giant books, because how else can there be like, I don't know, a trapdoor like pulley thing or whatever. So I say that we just go around the room and we just start pulling everything out.
Josie leaps on the chance and just literally just leaps at the nearest bookshelf and is just like, whoa!
You're pulling out books on different dinosaurs. There's one book which is like from taking the piss out of paleontologists that believe that dinosaurs had feathers, and you just rip that one off and go for the next one. Like I said, this guy has a bunch of very inaccurate books, and he's just pulling them. You eventually get to the book he had, The Preservation of Fossils, and you go to pull that, but it doesn't come off.
Oh,
And you hear a click.
I knew it.
Josie's not gonna give up so easily. She's gonna be like, like just gonna keep like yanking on it.
As you're doing that, the door like swings open with you being like pushed beside it. Just
Alexis is behind her with her 2 fingers on each shoulder, just pulling with 2 fingers. Oh no, like pinchers. Just like.
Speaking of though, Alexis, now that door's open, you feel that like disjointed set of emotions coming in much stronger now.
Alexis is gonna feel a little faint, like, oh, you guys, I feel something. That door, it's down there. It has to be.
And Josie, just being a total beehole, is just like, I'm sensing that the weird thing is behind the weird door.
Unagi.
That was payback for the nerd remark.
Ew,
I think Jasper will just like give them both a nudge and go, "Come on, stop it! You know, behave. Let's go and have a look." And can I try the Game Boy again to see if there's any vibe coming from down here? Or should
It's picking up when as you put it through the door, it begins to pick up.
Ooh.
Not like to the top, but
What about the Furby? What's the Furby doing? How many clickety clacks of the eyeballs?
the Furby is sleeping, and with like they're in like the in between state, and they're making the little snore noise.
It's just mad
Kirby is
chilling.
just
I'm
like-
jealous.
Peeping out the back of Jasper's backpack, just like that.
It's so cute.
Alexis is just pulling trail hairs out. It's just like, you guys, we gotta get a bone. I guess let's just go. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's do this.
All right. I'm with you. And Josie's like trying to act all cool, but she's scared.
We're all holding hands.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who goes first?
You begin heading down the stairs. A couple of flights you go down, and eventually reach an open door. And looking down this long, pristine, clean corridor, you see what appears to be a full T-Rex skeleton posed in the corridor. And shall we take a quick break there?
Sure.
Yes. Let's do it.
Oh my god, so good. So good. I'm dying. Like the character I've created is just like so opposite. Except I hate ghosts. I don't do well with ghosts, but I've just been like, yes, the giant T-Rex. Yeah.
Giant
so
Rex.
cool.
I'm just going to quickly go and take meds then. Are we like 2 minutes, is it? Or 5 or...
No worries. Are we on break screen?
Not yet. Let me just grab that super quick here. Oh.
All right, 5-minute
disappeared.
break, all. 5-minute break.
I'm in a break.
And we are back. Before we went off on break there, you lot had finally discovered the lost museum of Hendrix Carr. And probably a bit of a shock to the system as you opened the door, a large, fully completed skeleton of a T-Rex posed in the middle of the corridor. It's posed in a way that you have to walk kind of under its tail to get around.
So is this like a jump
Like
scare?
pointing the Game Boy all over it to try and pick up any kind of reading, Ghostbustery style, Egon style, isn't it?
What you're getting is odd, because it's not like you're not getting any rise in any specific thing. You're just getting a general higher level of EMF here.
On a scale of 1 to 5, where is it at?
Yeah, you're getting a general higher level of EMF here. So clearly there's ghostly activity in the museum itself as well, generally.
So with it being so high, Alexis is going to put out her emotional empathic feelers once more to see what kind of feeling we're getting here.
You're getting that same feeling. It's the it's that mix of incompletion and the need to finish what that this person was working on, and the feeling of content with where it is.
So Alexis is going to call into the void and go, hi, sorry to disturb. In my hands, I have the Motorola Razr phone, a flip phone, flip. I'm going to flip it open and turn it on. So if anybody is here, can you just type? You see the 0? If you hit it like once, that means you're here. And if you hit it 2 times, 1 time for yes, 2 times for no. So is anybody here?
Roll me a spirit.
Okay. Hold on. The character sheet. Where are you? Okay, so spirit is a +1.
Yep, and your stat is 16, so you're looking to get a 17 or under.
Okay. 10. 1.
Hey. The EMF picks up for a reason. Picks up quickly. What you were asking again? Sorry.
Click the 0. The 0 is like a space bar. Unless you want to like type a message, you can. It might just take a while because you have to click so many buttons. But I'm like 1 space for yes and 2 space for no. So is anybody here?
You don't see anything pop up on your phone, but what you do hear is the sound of that grinding that you heard before.
Oh.
You guys, they're not
coming from further on in the museum.
I feel them, but they're not saying anything. So something's here. Obviously, we can hear that, right? Making my teeth hurt.
You do, as you look down, you see, you look down the corridor, there's a bit where it opens up and you can't see what's on either side. And then right at the end of where that corridor kind of comes to an end is a large, odd-looking dinosaur that kind of looks like a featherless ostrich with a long tail. Sorry.
No, go on, Michael. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, no, I was finished. You see this like sort of just standing there. So you do, for a second, you're like, oh, there's something there, and you look up, and then it's just another fully completed dinosaur.
Could we send our Skydancer Spectrum camera down the corridor to see if anything is like down the bits that we can't see, if you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You send it out, and there you can see there is things on either side of that indent that you can't see. Quite a few things.
Are they human?
I can't answer that.
Do I feel like they're human? I feel it.
you're only getting the same emotions you were getting from before. Just that feeling of there is an anxiety that's popped up there. But honestly, you can't tell. Honestly, you can't tell where the anxiety from you and your friends start, and where the anxiety from this whatever it is stops. Unfortunately,
I was gonna say like Josie's probably shaking in her boots, even though she's not gonna say it. So it would track. There's anxiety in the room.
She's just pounding her lacrosse
Just
stick on the
getting more
ground.
excited than anxious at this point. Like more's happening. It's kind of overriding the fear now, and she's more drawn to investigate. And I think that when the dancing doll indicates that there's something there, I think Jasper will just start to wander and move, almost forgetting the other two are there, but obviously not. But just like there's something there. There's more to investigate, and start going off.
Yeah.
Down the
So as you head down, one thing you do notice is that there is no dust here. The difference between upstairs and here is it's so odd. And the T-Rex that's been left here for about 10 years, longer actually, because they never found this when they searched the house. It's spotless, pristine.
Is there a cat? I'm sorry, I don't know why that was the first question I asked.
As you head down, though, you reach the point where you get to this next room, and it expands out, and you see that all the way down the right is a row of velociraptor skeletons, and to your left are Spinoropteryx skeletons, which are very similar sized. But one thing you do notice is that a couple of the Spinoropteryx skeletons have got like coverings to make them look more natural and more like we believe them to. And Spinoropteryx kind of have these very light hair-like feathers, and they're orange. They kind of look like they have like raccoon patterns almost, but they're orange and white. They're fantastic. So you see a couple of these. So as you say, is there a cat here? And you see something furry behind you, and you look around, and it's like this dinosaur looking at you. But there's like 10 of each going down this room.
Oh my god!
Gosh, that's creepy.
I think Jasper will say out loud, like almost talking to the ghost, assuming there is one. This is incredible. This is amazing. I'm so impressed.
That's a word for it. Yeah. Totally.
As this is going on, Josie's gonna try to take like the tiniest little cuboid off of one of the little dinos, like just a little guy, like the little pinky toe.
You try to take it off, but it seems to be adhered on as you're trying to pull it. If you want to roll me a muscle to see if you can rip it off.
I don't know if I want to be that daring. When it's stuck, I might just be like, control yourself, Josie. Come on. You got other places to put your rage. And then I'm going to stop.
As you kind of come off from trying to get the velociraptor kind of like toe almost, as you lift up, you have a moment of like, were the ones to my right always looking this direction?
Shut up.
Josie's going to be like, I'm losing my mind, and then really slowly start walking away, and then I'm going to run toward my friends. Like, yeah, everything's fine over there. Nothing weird.
You okay?
I'm good.
You're looking kind of pale.
As you say that, you see something at the corner of your eye, and as you turn around to look, you could have sworn one of the Spinoropter's head has just moved.
Alexis is going to side-eye the Spinoropteryx. The Spinos, I'm gonna call them now. The Spinos, and just side eye and go, "Are you looking at me? You looking at me?" Watch your feathers. Watch your feathers. Okay, no, Alexis would not do that. Alexis would literally just like slowly walk to the Spinos and like pet its feathers. Just oh so gently, because they're pretty. I'm just gonna pet the feathers.
Yeah, you go to pet the feathers, and as you're doing, you look down, and on the floor you see a large gouge in the stone, which you think you may have heard earlier.
Guys, please. I think I know where that sound that was like hurting my teeth. I think I found it. Can you guys like come over here, please?
And I'm like right behind you, trying to act chill. And I'm gonna act like that was my plan and be like, "Wow, you're jumpy."
Alex, it's just heavy breathing too much to like come up with a comeback. Ew, Josie.
Yeah.
It's at this point they knew they fucked up.
Oh, I see that comment. Somebody's like, it was at that point they knew they fucked up. Accurate. Yeah. We've made some mistakes getting down here.
Jasper, can you is there something you can do here?
I was going to say, as you say that, the Spinoropteryx that you have your hand on, its mouth opens slightly, and there is that what the hell? And you're like, it's probably just whatever's keeping it together has failed slightly and it's shifted. But there is that moment of God,
No, that's too non-dramatic. Okay. And then jump behind Josie and be like, Josie, oh my God, ew, Josie. And then just take a quick look, Josie's the one that's it was going to do that.
Yeah, totally. Can I ask for the Game Boy and put the Game Boy up to it and be like, hello?
I'm also shoving the phone in its face, one space for yes. One space for yes.
As you shout hello, the EMF picks up.
Oh, so they speak English.
Hurrah.
The Furby.
Yes, the Furby, bring it.
The Furby.
The Furby knows the secrets.
Get the Furby out.
You bring the Furby out, and nothing happens.
Oh.
But again, you hear this noise coming from further on, like something clattering against the wall.
Before we go and investigate that, can Jasper do a quick check, of the dinosaur to see if it's some kind of because we'll be aware of stuff like the theme parks with the mechanical dinosaurs.
Oh yeah,
becoming big around that time, wasn't it? And so I think
Jurassic Park, the movie.
Yeah,
would come out not too long ago.
Jasper's first thought as the scientist, the very smart scientist, is going to be that this is probably something mechanical. Maybe it's a robot that's designed to scrape the floor in an intimidating way or something. So can they do an investigation to see if that is the case, if there's a more scientific mechanical explanation for what's happening?
Yeah, if you want to roll me a tech.
Yeah, please. So what's my tech? It is +1. And
So you want 17 or under?
Sorry?
You want 17 or under?
Okay, so that's an 8 and a 9. It's not good, is it?
17.
Actually, you want a 19 or under because you've got your expert ability.
Oh, okay. So I can't do maths. Is that? I've got a 9 and a 5 and a +1.
You're fine. You're good.
Yay!
You have a look, and no, there's no technology here. You look, you manage to get underneath the covering this dinosaur's got, and it is just a dinosaur skeleton. You even go in, you tap it to see if it's plaster or something, but it's not. It's bone, and you can't really see what's holding it together.
Okay, so like Jasper will go in all confident, like a mechanic under a car. Don't worry, I've got this. There's nothing to worry about. It'll be mechanical. I'll find the switch. I'll bring it to life. Watch, you know, this I know what's going on here. And then after a little bit of tinkering, he'll come out very slowly, very ashen-faced. Just...
Yes.
It's not.
What I will give you though is there's no way these dinosaurs, if your theory is correct on what's caused it, it can't be. They're not big enough.
Oh. Damn it.
Alexis is just staring at Jasper and being like, you too? You too? You're feeling this too?
I am now.
There's a moment, Jasper, you realize they're not big enough. You look behind you at the T-Rex, like not moving, and you're like,
Right.
So like, maybe you should just shove one into your backpack, and so that we can say we got one and just go.
Yeah, totally. Should I smash it?
Can you?
I can try.
Wisp was like,
As you say that, you hear another clattering from further on in the museum.
I think that was a no.
You messed picking up, by the way. When you said, should I smash it? It picks up, and the temperature down here gets cold.
I was kidding. I was joking.
we're not smashing. No smashing is happening.
No smash. That's what your mom said.
We can't go back and be called phantom farters. They're going to call us phantom farters. We need to bring back something. Is there just like a random bone we can take? We don't have to touch these spino feathery things. Is there something?
I mean, maybe there's
like nothing around here
there.
that's not connected that you can see. But this is only the kind of entrance hallway into the museum.
Is the sound still going on? The scraping sound from further down?
You're hearing what sounds like a continuous scraping, but it's dying out as you're kind of...
Okay, so it's
I
going
think
away.
that despite the fear, I think that Jasper's just innate curiosity cannot resist still saying, but do we really want to go without finding out what is making that scraping sound? And if there really is a ghost, and I feel like if we go, we're never going to pluck up the courage to come back again. And wouldn't it be great to go back with a bone, yeah, but with a story as well? What do you say? Should we go and have a look? We've got our trolls.
I'm in. Mostly because I don't want any of those idiots in biology class to be able to laugh at us.
I really don't want to be called phantom farters, especially the cheerleaders. Oh, they're going to call me such crazy names. I already know. Like, was it... Like, Jenny, she was called Jump Scare Jenny, and then, like, you know, we had Greg, and he became Ghost Goggles Greg. Like, oh, we need... Okay, fine, I'll stay. All right.
Let's just nab one of these and get out of here.
So we're going further down? Are we going to go and have a look?
I'm holding...
down the
Alexis is holding her troll in front of her like it's a weapon.
So you're in this room at the moment, and further on, let's say north for good ease, there's another corridor. It's smaller. They have the you see the Shrufiomimus, which again looks like a featherless ostrich with a long tail. It's a very wacky looking dinosaur. A Shrufiomimus.
A Shrufiomimus. I'm gonna call it a meme.
You see that standing up with its like arms out like this, very long arms, and then there's two doors going to two separate parts of the museum, and there's also a door behind the Shrufia Mimus that you can see. That's closed.
The meme. The
The
meme
Mimus.
machine.
The Mimus.
The Mimus.
3 doors, 3 girls. Shit.
That sounds like what's that new website where people are posting videos?
Well, it's 2005, so MySpace.
Yeah. There was another one. Me Boob. Sorry.
Fun fact: YouTube wasn't invented until, or didn't come out till 2006, so we're a year before. Okay, guys, what if we do this? We each take a door, but like we keep our bodies inside this room, and we just open the door, and then we can make a choice of where to go.
Are we doing joint kick? 1, 2, 3.
With our trolls, our troll kick.
Troll
We can do a 3-way troll kick.
Link arms.
We
1,
practiced
2,
this so
3.
many times, you guys.
I just have to say new sentences. That should be in that subreddit, a new brand new sentence. Okay, sorry, I'm back.
So two of the doors are open. They're kind of like just entrances into separate wings, and the one behind the Shrufia Mimus is closed.
Oh, okay. I thought there were 3 closed doors. Dang, no troll kick.
I think they're all closed.
I
Why
mean,
not?
we can pick another door to troll kick.
Okay, let's just go to the one closed door and kick it open together. Charlie's Angels. Charlie's Angel this. I call what's her name? Who was the blonde one?
I forgot.
Cameron Diaz. I'm Cameron Diaz.
Oh, we're doing Charlie's Angels. Sorry, that took me a full minute to catch up with.
That's right.
The brown, is it Demi Moore?
I don't
No.
know. I'm not in the loop with
It was Lucy Liu. Side note, sorry. So important we figure this out. Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and she has her own talk show now. Ever After. Never Been Kissed. What is her name?
I have no idea. I think I watched the movie once in like probably 2005.
I don't know it.
So yeah,
Drew
we're gonna
Barrymore.
say-
Drew Barrymore.
Oh yeah, it can be Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she does have her own talk show.
She's just so happy. Anyways, we're gonna Charlie's Angels troll kick this one door, right?
Totally.
Okay. You head around the Shrufia Mimus. Go in. I'm gonna need. I'm not gonna make you roll because it'd be very anticlimactic. You go to kick it. It's locked.
Oh.
It is a locked door.
I'm sorry. 3 14-year-old girls together cannot kick down one locked door.
If you want to roll me, I'm just saying. I'll let you try it. It's just this is going to be a very difficult roll because it is quite heavily locked down. I'm going to need it's big old heavily, like museum doors,
Gotcha.
Can we look at one of these other doors and see if one is like an office or administration kind of room?
I will let you know the other 2 doors lead to 2 separate corridors with exhibits.
Fuck. Sorry.
We didn't try looking for a key in the library. We just tore everything down.
Has Jasper got anything in their backpack that he could use to pick the lock?
I wouldn't say no to that if you want to try.
Can I give it a go?
Yeah, give it a go.
Would it be a tech roll? Or
I think technically it will be.
because what if you tried to to engineer a lockpick?
Oh.
I guess it'll be a tech roll. Roll me a tech roll.
Alexis also has bobby pins. Totally.
Nice.
Oh,
Look at that.
Absolutely.
Alexis, please can I borrow some of your bobby pin?
Okay, but just give it back, okay? All right, here you go.
And he's like, yeah,
I only have
I
900
think
of
might be a
them.
little bit thin. Because you have
Alexis
to
just
bend
looks
them
away.
way out of shape. Oh, it's a 1.
Nice.
10.
That's more than you need.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
That's good. You go in, you begin to pick the lock. You instantly feel the temperature dropping, by the way, as you're doing this. So clearly this is like some kind of guarded. You hear something moving behind you, and as you turn around, you don't see anything moving. But as you then go in, unlock, the door opens to reveal a bedroom. A bed that looks ragged now, unused. There's a little table with multiple kind of cans and various things that he would have like using for eating. Not the most comfortable living space, but space being lived in. And the only thing really you see here, as the EMF starts picking up, is a very battered copy of Jurassic Park, the book.
Nice.
Alexis is going to walk in, remembering that there was an experiment that Hendrix was working on, and she's going to, I guess, pick up the book and see if she can see any notes or try to see any notes that maybe he had on this experiment.
The moment you pick up the book, you hear movement again. As you turn around, the Shrufiomimus is gone.
Guys!
Opening the book, you find that it's been read a lot, right? This has been
So many notes.
at least 100 times. No notes. The key does fall out.
Oh.
Yes, I don't have any pockets in my velour suit, so you want to take these.
Josie's got $1 million and a chain wallet, so I'm ready.
All right, I give the key over to Josie. But looking at this, what size is it? Is it like a small one or is it like a big one? The key.
The key?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big key. I have one.
A hefty one, okay.
Like a museum door, it is like the very the big ones. You hear more scraping, more footsteps, that grinding noise that you're beginning to realize is most likely bone on bone as you hear movement around you.
I'm going to look around and see if there's a door that looks like this key could go to before handing it over to Josie.
There's no door in the bedroom, and the only 2 doors were open that you saw.
Where is the sound coming from exactly? Is it still coming from below us, or is it coming from
Around you.
just around us?
That feeling of emotion, that anxiety is building now. There is an anxiety permeating the entire building now.
Yikes.
Guys, feelings are building up here. Like we need to get out of Dodge, or like we need to do something.
Maybe we should try talking to him, because we've come into his house. We've tried to break his dinosaurs. I've got right underneath one of them and fiddled about with it, and I'm sure he's not happy about that. And he probably wonders why we're here and what our intentions are, maybe. So do you think maybe we should try reaching out to him somehow? I mean, I'm not all that good at that, but maybe we could give it a go and let him know that we're not here to hurt him. Maybe we could help him even in some way. I mean, we're all really clever, so
Okay.
maybe we can figure out something that he hasn't thought of.
So then Alexis is gonna zen for a moment and go sit on the bed, cross-legged, and just do her meditating. Pull out her phone and go, Mr. Hendrix, car professor. I think you were a professor. I'm gonna say professor. So like, I think there's been some misunderstanding of like why we're here, and we don't mean any harm. We were just, we're just teenage girls here on a dare, but we can leave. But like, we want to help. So if you are here, professor, or somebody, please press 0 one time for yes and 2 times for no.
Would you like to roll me a spirit roll, please? You can roll with the help from the other two. So you have a +3 to this at the moment. Which means you're looking... Oh, no, +4, because you've got the +1. You are looking for a 20 or under.
Nice.
Sick, okay. 5, 1. That's a 6.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Yes!
You rolled so well, I think there is a moment of where the grinding noise starts again, like which you're beginning to think is a way that he's trying to communicate, and then there is a second where 0 is press 1 for yes, right?
Yes.
1 0 comes
You
in.
guys, oh my god, you guys, it's yes, that's one time, it's yes. He's here, they're here, someone's here. Are you Professor Hendrix? 1 for yes,
Now,
2 for no.
So by saying his name, you kind of invoke his name. There is the anxiety grows in the room, and there's this like mix of emotion between being guilty and embarrassed and like he's lying to himself about something that he actually knows. And there is a moment where 1 O gets clicked, and then like 13 as just more and more gets pressed. You hear that scraping around you.
1 O and 13.
Not 1 O, and then then the button gets like mashed, like out of confusion, and that like noise of grinding around you, the footsteps, there's some quick footsteps as well that you're hearing, and you just feel the confusion bursting around.
Okay, maybe this wasn't good. Bring out the Furby. Where's the Furby? Professor, you can talk through the Furby. It's gonna sound weird, but like you talk to us through the Furby.
Jasper puts the Furby on the bed with you.
I need to do a quick search.
There's not a page in the guide for this.
For Furbies?
Okay.
Sorry.
The confusion you're feeling about identity and all of this that's clearly going on gets instantly like interrupted with the confusion of what in God's name is a Furby?
Oh, I didn't think about
Professor,
that.
this is the question we all have. We don't know. It is a toy that someone created on some sort of acid dream. Okay, we don't know what it is either. But look, it has a beak and it moves. It makes noise.
Alexis is gonna say, Josie's gonna say, oh my god, how do you know what acid is?
My parents grew up in the 70s, okay?
Alright. I'm gonna side-eye you really hard and make
They're
a note
very
to ask you for
open
some
about
later.
their youth as a learning lesson.
Josie has a little bit of admiration.
You hear the Furby say, hello, in its like annoying, grating Furby voice. I love him so much. And there is a moment you're not entirely sure whether that is him speaking through it or just the Furby reacting to like it being called a Furby and being picked up and as it does. And you are kind of like unsure for a second, and then it opens its beak to say something again, but all that comes out is this deep growl, roar that you would hear out of something like Jurassic Park.
Josie's gonna be like, I don't think that's the professor.
That's not the Professor Jesper. Jesper.
What do we do? What do we do?
Sweetie,
On
we
this,
love you
you've-
so much. Thank you so much for talking to us. Can you get us the professor?
It's just normal noise. And then it begins to make other noises that you just can't recognize, but are clearly animal noises. And if anyone would like to roll me any lore rolls about trying to piece together what kind of ghost you're dealing with, you can roll with an extra. If you want to kind of give me some context of what you're thinking, I can award bonuses based on the contextual clues that you've picked up, basically.
Well, we might have learned something in biology.
What was that, sorry?
Sorry, we might have learned something in biology.
Maybe, yeah.
We've got our ghost books as well. Can we use the ghost books that we've got to
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So can
Nice
we have
call, Jasper. I forgot about that.
Yeah, same.
our ghost books?
Like this handy
I would
thing
say-
we purposefully brought.
Looking through the ghost book, I will give you a couple of that you would think it might be. Animal ghosts certainly exist. They tend to be show up in their own form. You get things like graveyard grims that are like them, where they protect graveyards, and they tend to be dogs, but they can be dinosaurs. There's nothing stopping them. You wouldn't want to live in a graveyard where it's being protected by a T-Rex, but it can happen. You can have. There are ghosts that relive moments of their past, and they bring in things around them to do it. So, if I don't know, you're dealing with whatever, that could happen, though quite unlikely considering your situation. There are ghosts that are bound to certain objects, like books, that can start interacting with the world as if they are that object or that book. So there's a few different things it could be there. It certainly doesn't feel like a poltergeist, even though poltergeists could in theory do this. It's not their vibe. They tend to be more violent, and nothing's attacked you as of yet. So
I think that Jasper is thinking, then, having read that information in the book, that maybe the professor guy was so interested and obsessed and absorbed with his dinosaurs that his ghost may have become attached to the dinosaur skeletons, and that maybe it's not dinosaur ghosts, maybe it's him. And I guess that he'll go down a little bit of his own mad scientist wacky tangent and think like maybe he was trying to bring the dinosaurs back to life, and like Jurassic Park, or maybe he was trying to meld himself with a dinosaur, maybe he was trying to create a new human dinosaur, and he'll just go down all these fantastical theories, getting more ridiculous. But the original point was that he thinks maybe this professor's ghost has got attached to the skeletons.
yeah, please roll me a lore roll. You can roll me with an extra +2, so you're looking for an 18 or lower.
So my lore is 0 anyway. So let's see. That's a 9. Oh, and a 2. It's not enough.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, is it?
The lower the better.
Yeah, you're rolling on.
I really.
Yeah. So there are ghosts that get bound to objects, and certainly an entirely created skeleton could be one of them. Could be considered an object within itself. There are ones that that have the ability to control their objects, but very specifically, you would know from reading this, they only have one. They can't spread that control to others.
Okay. No, guys, my theory is incorrect, it seems.
But
Anyone
with
else?
your role, I will say it could be bound to something else.
Guys, guys, it's the book. It's the Jurassic Park book.
Daddy, it must be.
Josie's not going to say this out loud, but in her head, she's like, burn it. Just burn it. Kill it with fire.
But
that's just
in knowing what you're dealing with. If you are correct, then you're able to scroll down to the book-bound ghost in the book you got, and it says that basically there are a couple ways you can deal with it. You can break the object, in which case the ghost will be released, most likely becoming a different kind of ghost. You can salt and burn, though burning books, bad. Up to you. Or if you can show, because book-bound ghosts tend to be living in based on their own little thing, playing out whatever story they're stuck in, if you can show them who they were, you might be able to help them piece it together and move on. And that does click a bit with Alexis, what you were saying about the identity confusion there of like when you invoked his name.
Guys, we need a picture of the professor. Do any of you have the newspapers or anything from anything?
I feel like we would have stuffed the newspapers in our bags and backpacks and things.
Or we can go find the one bust of the professor and just drag it down and be like, this was you! This is you. We're only 14-year-old girls. This is none of us.
Oh my god.
Can I just quickly say one thing? Just because it keeps coming up that Jasper isn't a girl. Jasper is an intersex person.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's absolutely fine. It's just because it came up a couple of times.
You're 14-year-old people. 14 years old.
14.
You hear movement around you again, and this time the movement is solid. You can hear footsteps. You can hear outright movement. The Struthiomimus is seemingly gone, and then as you turn around, you do see the little tip of a tail moving past you to one of the other rooms.
Spicy.
Is it trying to lead us somewhere? Should we follow it? Or should we avoid it? And
if I remember the movie correctly, we need to be on things that are high. Like they can't jump that high. They're teeny tiny little dinosaurs, except for that ostrich one, the Mimus.
I think that T-Rex could chop us pretty much anywhere in here.
But they're slow, and they have little arms. They have little arms and a big head.
We could climb up the T-Rex. If we're on it can't get it.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, if we're on its butt, it can't It's like a dog chasing their tail.
I
like it.
T-Rex skeleton. We will ride the T-Rex skeleton back to the library to get the bus and remind the professor who he is.
Rally.
Alexis is all about this. She unbuckles her juicy couture to turn it into her bag to turn into a leash.
Yes. Oh my god. Please tell me that your pants say juicy on the butt.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Alexis is decked in all juicy couture except for her giant bee necklace.
Hell yeah.
Should we try, if we're really going to do this, should we try and dangle something in front of the T-Rex so that we can, it's chasing it, like a cat with a toy? I'm not saying Furby. I didn't say Furby.
So a Furby.
We do need a trigger object of some sort.
I mean, I think it would work.
Wow.
Just the Furby's like, hell yeah.
It's the star of the show now.
It would just be funny if it's dangling there, just like, what have you done to me?
Just extra blinks, click clack, clickety clack, clickety clack.
Why?
No, Kristen, no, not to the camera.
Why have you forsaken me? Oh, really quick question. Bearded Halfling asks, is the T-Rex a single object or hundreds of separate bones?
We'll find out.
Nobody knows.
Oh my goodness. Spicy.
I'm sure we'll find out.
Spicy for sure.
Okay, let's jump on this bitch.
Okay.
This is probably a terrible idea, but I'm into
Oh,
it.
this is so good though, because we have to
I
get back
will,
to
as you begin walking up towards the T-Rex, you walk past the now 8 Velociraptors. You see a Spinoropteryx move, then one of them run towards, like, out into the other corridor. As you see the T-Rex head move from its pose over towards you lot.
Am I sensing that the Spinos and the Velociraptors, are they afraid or are they trying to lead us?
They are moving away from the T-Rex, yeah.
Excellent. I don't have to play fly swatter with my my flip flop.
Wait, I'm gonna get out my lacrosse stick and be ready to, like, pogo. I don't know, what is that called? What's that, like, it's like the where you, like, does it,
Povo. Povo.
sorry, I can't remember what it is called. Yeah, you, like, vault, is it vaulting? The pole vault?
I think it's Povo, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, like see if I can get up there.
Okay.
Sorry.
So a T-Rex is roughly about 13 feet
Oh, Jesus.
in height. If you would like to do it, I will need a finesse.
Excellent.
I will say, in doing this, if you fail, you potentially open yourself up right into the T-Rex's jaw. So
I might die.
there's only one way to find out.
I think Josie's gonna think about it and then be like, nah. I'm just kidding. That would be pretty epic, though.
It takes a step forward towards you as you see the full dinosaur skeleton, like feet go in, crash down, moving towards you.
Oh my god.
Oh god, guys, I don't know what to do. Alexis is frozen to the spot and was like, again, with her back ready, like one strap is like unfurled, is ready to turn into a leash, but now it's like, oh no, now it's happening.
I don't think it liked that idea.
Oh my god. So wait, what's our situation here? Like, okay,
So
if we
you're currently
go
in,
toward
you're
it,
currently in
like
the room
what's
where
behind
the
it?
Velociraptors and the Spinoropteryx. You're just at the end of the corridor. The T-Rex is in the middle of the corridor. Behind it is the stairs going back up.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
I know I gotta
it's kind of blocking your way through at the moment. You have in between that room and the bedroom you were just in, there are 2 doors leading out the other way, which will get you away from the T-Rex, and you're pretty sure it can't fit through that door. But right now you have a T-Rex blocking your exit.
Okay. Well, I have an idea.
I also have an idea, but let's hear yours first.
Okay, so idea 1 that I present, and maybe a bad one, so please tell me off if that's the case. So what I was thinking is that y'all go over to the doors where the T-Rex cannot enter, and I'm gonna pull a little slidey Ninja McGee underneath the T-Rex and then take off running with my powerful lacrosse form up the stairs to see if I can find a picture of our friend.
I like that idea. And I think, Jasper, you should take the Furby, press its belly as many times as you can to make it just as noisy as possible. It was its belly, right? Like there's a button either on its back or its belly.
Sure
Yeah,
it was.
make it loud. Alexis is going to take the Jurassic Park book, open it to a page and say, "Come here, puppy, come here," and look like I'm going to rip it apart and make the T-Rex choose either the book or the Furby.
So we'll be the distraction. You go get the picture.
Yes,
That's our plan. Yeah?
that sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, I'm in.
On the note of that plan, would it be okay to take a really quick break so I can take some meds?
That's no worries at all. Yes.
I also need a bathroom break, so we're good.
Perfect.
We'll be back.
All right, we'll be
The
back.
break screen.
Cliffhanger! Ah!
Perfect moment.
Okay. And we are back. Our plucky teenagers were just about to try and distract a T-Rex whilst one of them runs away.
Literally underneath the chair.
Yes.
What could go wrong?
So I'm going to need a couple of rolls here. First off, I need to know is standing where. So there's a door to the left and a door to the right. So Jasper and Alexis, which one are you at?
So right now we're still at the bedroom, and we're gonna take off at the same time. But I'm gonna go to the right because I have the flip flop. I can keep the raptors away in case they come after me.
Clippity-clop.
The chocolate is there. So I'm gonna go towards the right. But before that, I'm going to show the T-Rex that I have the book, and one of my special talents is I can make it sound like I'm ripping the paper. So I look at the T-Rex and I go, "Here, puppy."
It's so cute.
Oh no!
Okay. Can you roll me I want you to roll me a
Convince, please let it be convinced.
convince. I guess, yeah. And then Jasper, if you could, as you're holding up a convince as well, as you're holding up the Furby as bait.
All right.
I've got +1
Or
to
Furby.
convince.
8. I got a 9.
11 and 2, and then I've got a +1.
Which I believe is good for you as well, right?
Cool. I have to trust you. I can't do it.
Wait. Yeah, just.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, the T-Rex, looking at both of you, is going to make a snap decision here of it can eat the weird bird creature, or it can eat it can go toward the book. There is a bit where it's now like the narrative and the emotion is like splitting between, and it makes a veer towards Alexis for the book. Josie, now you're trying to run past the T-Rex, right?
Yes.
So I wanted to go past, but depending on how it runs, I may need to slide under. I am open to either necessary option.
Well, this is where I was going to ask you whether you would like to try and muscle past the T-Rex or try and finesse past the T-Rex. Are you going to just run straight forward and bash anything that comes towards you, or are you going to try and slide through?
I think I want to muscle because I have an advantage.
You do have an advantage there.
Okay. I'm gonna try to muscle and bash.
So you need a 17 or under.
All right, Kimmy. Okay, we got a 9. And a 12.
No!
No!
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
this is good. So, Alexis, you have the book. The T-Rex skeleton's running towards you. Josie, I can imagine you... sorry, Jasper. J-names. I can imagine you jump through the archway of your corridor to get out of the way of the skeleton, like T-Rex skeleton going through. As Josie, you manage to go in. It like tries to swing its tail towards you, but you manage to bash it out of the way and run up the stairs.
Oh.
The T-Rex gets to the doorway heading towards Alexis, and it can't fit through.
Yes!
So it turns around and runs up towards the stairway. And Josie, there's a moment where you're like, "Oh, I've done bad." It's running towards you, and it gets to the door, it stops. Like it can't go further.
I feel like that comment that the person wrote earlier stands to be repeated. It was that Josie knew she fogged up. So what are my options here? Just
can't go up.
run?
What? Yeah, it hasn't gone upstairs. It stops.
Okay, well,
at the
I'm a
stairs.
run.
So you're able to get up, and it can't follow you up, but you now have issues getting back in.
True.
Could Jasper try something?
Sure, yeah.
The bungee cord that is holding their overflowing backpack together. Could they try and use their tech skills to turn this into something that could, like, one hooking end hook into the T-Rex's eye socket, and another hook around like the hinge part of the one of the doors, so its head is held against the wall, so that it could maybe thrash about a bit, but Josie can come back because it's the main danger part, which is its head, is sort of pinned against the wall.
You absolutely can. I will need you to make a roll. If you could either muscle or finesse this.
I think
Is there any way I can help?
Please.
You don't have any bonuses for this. It's a 12 or lower you're looking for. I will say if you fail this roll, you do leave yourself open to the T-Rex to attack.
I can take it. I mean, I can't take it, but I'm here for the drama, you know. Let's go.
Yeah.
I will literally rip a page. I haven't ripped any pages, but I will rip a page to see what happens.
This is a tense moment. This is, you know, the point where the game could change. 6.
Ooh.
Okay.
And a 1. Is that good?
That's good.
Hell yeah.
You run in. It's good enough that I'm not even going to have like you're not going to have to worry about being attacked at all. You run in, tapping into some kind of bravery there. You just run in. You get it to the door that Alexis went through. You manage to get the hook around its eye socket and down in underneath the door as it's trying to. It can't move. That door is now unusable because if you go in, it will just bite whoever goes for it. But I think at this point, Alexis kind of runs around, does the loop, past another set of doors leading to a big room, into this section. So in terms of Alexis, what you saw as you ran out, you saw an Ankylosaurus and a... Not me writing... a Myosaurus. So you see these two dinosaurs. As you run past them, they kind of turn and look at you as you're running. You go past another door, which is closed, but it does seem to be unlocked. And as you head around, Jasper and Alexis, you're in the same part of the room where you see a Triceratops that is like curled up on its side, like on its like pedestal, and a Stegosaurus which starts walking up towards you, slowly, getting closer, brings its head really close to you, Alexis, sniffs, and then walks away.
This is the greatest moment of my life. I love...
You remember that from school, from biology, I would say then, that a Stegosaurus is a herbivore.
Yes, I absolutely do know this. As Tara, as Mama T, I absolutely do know this. Oh my! What was the name of the Triceratops from the dinosaur cartoons? Was it Lucy? No, it wasn't Lucy. Oh,
I forgot. Are you talking about Land Before Time?
Land Before Time, correct.
What was that dino's name?
Back.
Okay. I'm also looking because I'm now nicknaming them.
Three-horn.
That was
Sarah.
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 Oh, Sarah. And Spike.
Nice.
And I'm just going to whisper, "Thank you, Spike." I've always loved you.
Down the corridor, past the Triceratops that's all curled up, seemingly sleeping. You see you hear like a scuttering away as the Stegosaurus gets closer, as the Velociraptors are much smaller than the quite intimidating form of the Stegosaurus, even though it is a absolute sweetheart. You see that you remember it curving around to this corridor meets in the middle, and there's a set of doors that you found were closed.
Okay, so I do run into Jasper.
Yes, yeah.
And then have I seen the scene where Jasper like completely hooked this dinosaur, or was I just running for my life?
I can imagine you kind of ran round, you heard something happen, and as you get around, you see the dinosaur like hooked like this, trying to get free.
Okay. So,
And Jasper with a look like Garth from Wayne's World with, I like this.
yeah. I am going to swing Jasper around and go, what did you do? What did you do? You're amazing. You're the best thing that's ever happened. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Where are the little ones? I'm getting my shoe ready. Getting my juicy couture. My juicy couture flip flop.
Yes.
We have one each.
So Josie is out the door. I see the T-Rex hook, so I can see that Josie was successful because I don't see blood. So at this moment, yeah, I think I'm just so wide-eyed. Alexis is just so wide-eyed and kind of just looking for danger, especially after coming so close with a friendly dinosaur. Alexis is just there's so many emotions going on, but it's fight or flight right now. And that is it. And I'm just looking for things to smack. Do you see him, Jasper? Do you see him? Where'd those little creatures go?
You see a couple of the Velociraptors have turned the corner, seen the T-Rex stuck, has looked at you now, and has started running towards you. If you want to roll me a roll me a muscle.
And I just smack my hand a few times.
Oh my God.
I have.
We have to the point now with combat in this game, because it's not a very combat game. It works based on how big the thing is. So you won't have to roll. It will have to roll.
Okay.
However much it gets past a certain point is how much damage it reduces. It's a flip flop. It's not the strongest thing in the world, but
my will is.
Yeah.
An impenetrable.
So
will.
I am.
My composure. Sorry.
I am going to quickly roll.
Come on, Alexis.
Everything's coming up.
You smack that as it runs up to you. It kind of like does this like jump almost. You smack it with the flip flop. It doesn't seem to do any. At least you can't tell if it's done any damage. They are skeletons after all. But if you want to roll me intimidate at this point.
Okay. I have 0 intimidation and a 12. Okay, so less than a 12.
I will give you a +1 considering that you just attacked it.
All right, 13. Well, snap, I got a 12.
That is considered a crit in this game.
Okay.
So you've smacked it. It's gone like slid against the the pedestal of where the big ostrich-esque dinosaur was hanging out before it disappeared, and you just hear almost like a yelp as it runs away back towards where it used to be before the T-Rex spooked him away, and you see a couple of them run scuttering after it.
Run, you little cretins, run! Here comes Alexis!
Alexis gonna slap you.
Everything's coming up, Alexis. Everything's coming up, Alexis.
Yes. She shall reign.
On that note, we'll skip over to Josie as you kind of exploring the house above. And first off, you get that instant hit back into the dust-filled room of heading around. You notice something a bit odd here. I'm not going to make you roll for anything here, because I think it's very obvious as you're walking through. There is no personal belongings up here. It's all... There are decorations, there are vases, there's various things like that. But there's no personal belongings. The kitchen doesn't have anything in the cupboards. There's a little bar room that doesn't have anything in the bar. In fact, you see some bottles and you're like, oh, okay, maybe they're empty. They're for show. And you almost get the sense that he restored this entire house because he was supposed to, maybe. He definitely hasn't lived up here. He probably never lived up here. And that's maybe something that when they were searching his house, they would have noticed if they didn't run away scared.
This is going to be a silly question considering how deep we are in the game, but I'm looking for a likeness of this guy, right? Of Hendrix, I should say.
Yeah.
Can I grab the bust?
Sure.
Grab the bust. Grab the bust. Grab the bust.
Grab the bust.
I won't make you roll to pick it up. You are... we've learnt that Josie is hench as all hell. You pick up the bust, head down, and there's that moment you're like, there's a T-Rex down here, I need to be careful. And as you go down, you just see it has just like now given up trying to struggle out of this bungee and it's just just laid down.
Can I just like gently set the bust at the bottom of the stairs and be like, Hendrix?
The room gets colder.
The
The room gets colder. The old Game Boy EMF starts picking up a lot more.
Can I see any hint of where Alexis and Jasper have gone to?
Because of the layout of the museum, there's only one way they probably would have. Doubting they would have went through the door with the giant T-Rex face in it.
But the T-Rex is wrapped up.
Its head is connected to the door, so as long as you don't go through that door, you're fine.
Okay, because I'm gonna like do a deadlift and like just carry this shit all the way over to the others and be like, y'all, look, his face.
Can Alexis sense, like, the Mimas is gone, so I have a feeling, Alexis has a feeling that maybe the Mimas might have the most spirit, or does Alexis have a sense of where Hendrix, like, most of his spirit would have gone to, or which creature would showing this bust to recognize?
No, it feels like the presence is inside the entire museum. Though, if your theory is correct that he is a bookbound ghost, then you're more than likely the actual main core of this haunting is the book itself.
Gotcha.
What if we make a salt circle around the book and the bust, and we have a little chat with Hendrix?
I think, oh my gosh, Josie, you missed it. Spike, the dinosaur, remember Land Before Time Spike?
Yeah.
Spike is here. And like, Spike smelled me and then went away. And it was the greatest experience of my life. I don't think I've ever felt more spiritual.
Are you high?
I might be. Off my own adrenaline, I might be. Let's go find Spike and Sarah. We'll put the bust and the book in there because the little cretin raptor rats, whatever, they leave them alone. So I feel like that's the safest spot for us to go to. So get the bust. It's too heavy for me. I'll bring the book. Jasper, bring the salt. Let's go to Sarah and Spike.
Okay. I'm gonna do the and I've got it's just ready to rock little bust.
Alexis is practically skipping.
Yeah,
All of her
The
10-year-old.
Stegosaurus has made its way back over towards its pedestal, like just trudging along. The Triceratops has kind of lifted its head up a bit as you've walked in, and then lifted it back down for its nap as you put the book, the Jurassic Park book, and the bus down. You're still getting that sense of disconnect, but it's lessening, but it's still there.
So, Jasper, I think you should make a really large salt circle around us so the three of us can fit inside. And we're just gonna absorb Spike and Sarah's they're just chill. We're just gonna absorb the chill that they have in this moment. And Alexis gets back in her meditation pose. And Alexis looks at Jasper and looks at Josie and picks up the book and finds the page where they see the T-Rex for the first time and opens it up and starts reading it to the bust. But instead of the characters' names, I'm going to say Hendrix' name. Dr. Carr, Dr. Hendrix. I'm going to start saying his name every single time there's a character and just keep reading until they get sneezed on by whatever dinosaur. And go, Professor, this is you. And then I just face the book to the bust and go, this is you. Remember who you were.
I am going to need a spirit roll.
Okay.
You can add a +3 on top of what you have.
Okay.
Which should means you're looking for a 20 or under.
Okay. All right, dice one.
With a +1 for each of you, a +1 for the help out, a similar thing to like helping each other, and then as an ability, you all have the ability to boost that to a 2 rather than a 1. So that is 20 or under.
Okay, so first dice is 11. Second dice, no, it's 11. I got 2 11s. 22.
You feel like you're not quite breaking through that disconnect. Like you need something stronger, something that's going to show him who he used to be. And as you're trying to get through to him, one of the Spinoropters, a couple of the Spinoropters, maybe about 4 or 5 of them, have like run to either side. And with like almost determination, they run to try and break the circle. It's like the room is beginning to get colder, especially in the circle that you've made. And that EMF is picking up, and you just feel like you need a stronger reminder for this person.
To help her out, can Jasper pull from her backpack 2 water pistols, chuck one to Josie, and say, "It's just zap them to give her a bit more time."
Yeah.
With the water pistol.
Yes. Josie's gonna take this as like a personal challenge and be like, great. Hell yeah.
I give each of them a chocolate. I give them each a flip-flop too. Just to keep the water on. Keep them back. You guys, you gotta keep them back.
So what does happen in this is the EMF, the coldness beginning, still rising, or temperature dropping, you know what I mean? The EMF picking up, but the water is like, there's no damage or anything, it's a water pistol, but they do almost like, again, breaking the narrative and the emotional, where they stop and their like purpose in the narrative is breaking, and they're moving away, like they're being retracted by whatever's controlling the narrative here. As you remember, water would probably be very bad for the preservation of these fossils.
We're sorry, Professor. It's for your own good.
So the narrative here is incredibly important for this. I'm not good with puzzles, guys. I need help.
I will say just the things you know about. If you want a very good reminder, that Hendrix died at home, but they never found his body.
The key. Is there any place that huge key would have fit? Did we see it while running?
You did see a giant set of doors at the end of this corridor that you ran past.
Let's go.
The key, Josie. Which pocket is it in?
And she's gonna like look through like every pocket: skinny jeans pocket, front pocket, side pocket, little mini pocket, little bag pocket, next to little cross pocket, in all the jacket pockets, and finally she's gonna find it in the chest pocket, and she's gonna be like, "I got it!"
Give me the key. You guys, you have the flip-flops in the water.
Yes.
On 3, ready? We're gonna go for the doors. 3, 2, or 1. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! We
run. I am going to want everyone to roll me. Let's call this a finesse.
Okay.
Finesse. Okay.
You can have +1 bonus to this for the water pistols. Let's say a +2 actually, for good measure, because this is a very effective thing to deal with when surprisingly effective tool.
All right. I got 14, and with the modifier 12.
I got 3 and an 11. What's that?
6. I got 12.
Nice. Hey, we did pretty well.
I believe you all succeeded there. You run. You go to open the door. It is unlocked as you open it up, and then close it behind you as you find yourself in a large circular room with a giant Brachiosaurus skeleton.
Yes! Sorry, it's my favorite dinosaur. Favorite.
And
Okay.
as you enter this room and close the door behind you, you see a door on the other side behind the Brachiosaurus, and the Brachiosaurus, which is still in position because it's not being controlled yet, though you can see giant scrapes against the wall where it has been moving, and its head moves down towards you all, takes a step. You realize here, though, as you remember your dinosaurs, Brachiosaurus is a herbivore. The danger in this room is getting squashed, to be honest. You kind of like separate to the other side.
Don't you dare make this Brachiosaurus eat us, I swear to God.
No, it's you literally like the full long neck, like fully preserved and connected, and it's like a brilliant sight as it kind of moves down, but you kind of like separate the opposite around the room as it kind of moves around, ducking under the tail as it kind of spins around. Like it's not attacking you by any means, but it is a huge beast of a dinosaur, so like it has no sense of spatial awareness as it's kind of like its tail swings around and you're able to get to that other room. You go to try the lock, try the key, it opens. Inside you find a room filled with dinosaur bones. In the middle of this room, amongst the piles, is a desk. And sitting at the desk, perfectly preserved, is Hendrix's skeleton.
Oh. I'm gonna bring the bust over near the skeleton and really gently, like overly gently, just tap it on the ground and be like, in Mufasa's voice, remember.
Oh, that's so good. Okay. Remember who you are. Simba. So good. Alexis is going to bring over the book, and is the skeleton like lying down, or did he pass away sitting up?
Clearly, Topsoy's sitting up. I mean, he's not been dead. He's been dead about a decade. He shouldn't be this skeletal. He would usually, this kind of conditions, he would probably be a bit more mummified. But he's not. He's perfectly preserved, like the skeletons in his exhibit.
So I'm going to, as gently as I can, put the book in his hand, and again, opening it up to the page where they see the T-Rex for the first time. I'm going to try again and start reading it.
As you put the book down, you see that he was clearly working on putting together a spinal system of some kind of dinosaur, and you realize this is probably the thing he was working on, what he was excited about. Just this potentially rare dinosaur, but you don't have any context for it as you put it down.
Okay, so I put it down, and are there sketches or just notes?
He has like sketches and notes around him. Okay, this is gonna be really hard word to say. Procompsognathus. Procompsognathus. You remember them from Jurassic Park? They are very, very tiny little dinosaurs. There is, you see in the notes that there's only one specimen that's ever been found, and its bones were in bad condition, just because of how tiny they were, and he's putting it together as he has a full, in theory, a full one.
Wow.
If they
That's cool.
were real
This is his work. This is what he didn't finish, guys. This is it. So could we put the dinosaur back together for him? Could we? Are the bones all there? It's just that he didn't quite finish.
Bones are all here. It's very messy the way he's been doing this. It's not very. You could always try to finish it. Yeah, that would be one way of. That would be an unfinished business he's yet to do.
What do you think, guys? Who's good at jigsaw puzzles?
Well, I was about to say, do you guys like remember our sleepovers and sometimes we would do puzzles? Yeah. Remember that 1,000-piece puzzle that took like 6 hours?
It's really hard, and we are so good at puzzles.
So good at puzzles.
Totally.
All right. Let's do it.
Instantly, by the way, by coming into this room, you feel that coldness that's been permeating the museum is gone.
Oh.
You're back to standard underground room temperature, but room temperature.
We got this, Professor. We got this.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
I'm gonna grab a beer. Go. I'm gonna take the edge off.
Can you open one up for the professor? Oh, they drink beer. Right, Professor?
Hendrik's like, I can abide. I can abide people breaking in and trying to steal my skeletons, but I can never excuse teenage drinking.
Just flies across the room.
It's 0%. I took it from my dad.
Or like he goes to smack it but sees it's 0% and we're just stupid teenagers.
Silly buns.
These dang kids.
Yes,
all right, so let's put it together.
Okay. I will need an ingenuity roll for this.
Okay.
The person with the highest, I believe, is Jasper.
Yes.
You can all help.
On my sheet, but is that because it was a? Is that because it was still a typo from the? Yeah. When it was.
You've got the 16 for mind. It's a +0 for you have a +0, but you have 16, which automatically makes you higher for everyone. I will give you. This is where it's going to go quite big though, because I will give you your expert ability for stuff involving tech. So that goes up to an 18. You also have help from both of these. Essentially, you right now need to get a 21 or under.
Okay. Dice don't go. 7
Nice.
and 8.
Nice. Go Jasper. Yes.
15. Cool.
Yay.
With a 15, it doesn't take you long to put this together at all.
Pros.
As you begin kind of working through it, you realize it probably wouldn't have taken him long to do it. He just naturally passed away while doing it. You managed to put it together, and there's a moment where you hear a lot of movement from outside. That grinding bone on bone movement as they clamor on, and then Hendrix's skeleton begins to kind of come apart. But you realize that's because the thing that was holding him together was him. He was preserving everything here. And as it begins to fall apart, you have helped him finish his unfinished business. And as you look out the doors at the Brachiosaurus that has been circling this room, it's moved back into position.
That's sweet.
That is really sweet.
We did it, guys. We did it.
Alexis starts crying. It's like, we did it, but I didn't get to pet the nose of the Brachiosaurus. My Jurassic Park dreams.
We might be able to on the way out.
Okay.
You might need to go on each other's shoulders, but you'll probably be able to reach it.
Strength roll.
Also, this room is filled with loose bones. This guy collected a lot of bones, stuff he didn't know what to do with. He was also not great at his job in other parts, so there's a lot of bones you can take here that if you wanted to, you could use for completing your dare.
Can we take a T-Rex rib?
And all three of us hold it.
And then we all go, we got this together.
We are not phantom farts. We're not phantom farts.
Our farts are not phantom. They are only real.
Little phantom farts with the Triassic trio.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
That's so good.
Can we take the little skeleton though? Because it's the only one that's ever been found. Isn't this newspaper worthy? You know, we could. Oh, we stars now, says Jasper. We've made a scientific discovery, guys.
That's
true. The famous scientist I always dreamed of.
I'm down.
Let's do it. These bones deserve to be out in the world.
They do. I mean, the man died to try and protect it. Jasper, you deserve some credit. You put that together so quick.
Absolutely.
Well, I did absolutely nothing, so thank you.
I pointed at things. It's fine.
You grabbed the bust.
I did. Deadlifts.
You head out of what people have been called in the rumors have been calling the lab, the secret laboratory. You kind of head out through the Brachiosaurus, which you realize most likely the piece, right, the display piece, the entire museum, prized part of the collection. You head down and see the Triceratops is kind of stood back up from its nap from when it was briefly imbued with life. Life is not the right word, you know what I mean? And it's gone back to its position facing the Stegosaurus. Kind of head through. The only dinosaur that hasn't returned is the T-Rex, which has just hasn't been able to move back, so it's just stayed there. You see as the I keep forgetting the name of this dinosaur.
The Mimus?
Yeah. The Struthiomimus, which has evaded you basically this entire time, but was basically hunting you, has returned to its place, looking goofy and wonderful as ever.
You can't see my fingers, but we're literally just running in circles. Just can't get it.
As you head down, you see all of the the Sinosauropteryx and 8 of the Velociraptors. The other 2, you've no idea where they went to, but are able to
Oh no.
head out up out of the secret museum of Hendrix Carr, and with your dinosaur in tow and rib of a T-Rex, you manage to head out into the dusty ass house above, and we'll fast forward, I think, to when you're trying to explain to people that you found this dinosaur, and people are asking you where you found the dinosaur, and you're realizing you did break and enter. And there is like there's a moment you're like, we found it. Like
Outside of the
particular.
mansion. Just outside of it.
Digging in my garden. And found a perfectly preserved, connected skeleton.
100%.
In the garden, like my backyard.
Oh my gosh.
In the
That's
year
so good.
2005, who's going to argue?
With the hit TV show Primeval. Is that time?
I forgot about that show.
The show that's basically 2007. It's not out yet. Who knows? Maybe you inspired it in this reality. The show that was basically just supernatural, but with dinosaurs. As you will fast forward even further to Monday morning, you come into school, and the rude kids from biology are stepping up to you, be like, the phantom farts, the ghost busts.
Hold on,
Oh my god.
I have a list. Casper Jr., Ghost Goggles, Bedsheet Bandit, Spook Magnet, Paranormal Pete, Jumpscare Jerry, Jenny, Haunted Hannah, Boo Boo Chicken, Fog Brain, Phantom Farter. I have a list. As soon as you said it, people come up with insults. I was like, yes, please. Hold on.
I was saying before this, I came up with a joke about a nickname that would be given, and the best I could come up with was Ghostbuster Twat. So so you know.
The only kind of twat I want to be.
Yeah.
No, you show them the rib, they look at it and go, that's disgusting. But you know,
Your
deep
mom.
down, yeah,
Mom.
and they're gone. They've broken for the next week. You ruined them.
Correct.
And we'll, with the biology, people from biology going off and running, we'll end today's session, a one-shot there. You successfully discovered the secret of Hendrix Carr and helped him lay to rest.
Wonderful. Oh, that was so much fun.
It really was. Well done,
That was
guys.
really good.
Glad you enjoyed.
3 teens put Hendrix to rest.
You lot fought multiple dinosaurs today. These 3 cheap teens full on faced the T-Rex and went, no, we will win.
The chanclas and the water gun.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
so good.
That was really good. And I got to live my youth fantasy here.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
Oh my gosh. We should have collected them like Pokemons. Just
I should have taken pictures with my Razor phone.
yes.
Dang it.
Or like flung a Beyblade.
Yeah.
I like to think throughout this, it was soundtracked by someone playing music from their Sony Ericsson.
Yes. please.
I'm not gonna lie. I was ready. I was about to look up like ringtones. I was really hoping you were gonna be like, all of a sudden, Alexis hears this ringtone, but there's no bars.
Oh my god, do you remember those outgoing, like, if somebody called you could set the tone?
Yes.
And it was always like way too cheap and broke to pay for those, but That was my fantasy in the
Yeah.
2000s, was to be able to afford an outgoing ringtone.
Oh, this was
Those
so
were the
good.
times.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, seriously, this is a blast.
Thank you all for playing in this wonderful Y2K ghost hunting experience.
Yes.
I love it. We need way more non-medieval fantasy or non-future. We need some connected stories for sure.
I think so too. I think there's a huge marketplace for it because, like, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I love fantasy, I love sci-fi, but in the TTRPG realm, I think there's a lot of room for other stories, especially
100%.
ones that are nostalgic.
Yeah, the MZ generation are like super getting into D&D, and I think having scenarios that we could super connect with that nostalgia, that's where it all needs to go.
And I love how versatile this game is. Like, we've told a really hilarious and quite wacky story today, but I know that Michael's run some really emotive ones as well that have been on a more serious tone. So I love how flexible it is in that regard.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe you two, Penny and Kristen, you played the same one shot with the hospital and the nurse, and I do love that people can play it so differently, and each person that plays it, the way they end up doing things will be so different. And yeah, this game has some. I've created some one shots that are very wacky, some that are very Addams Family almost, and then I've created some which are a bit more horror, a bit more like very emotional focused, and I enjoy running both. But, yeah.
This was excellent. And Kristen, thanks for inviting me. This was so much fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
And thank you, Michael, for running it for us.
Yep.
My absolute pleasure. On that then, shall we say goodbye to those on the stream? Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching our wacky Jurassic. I don't have a good name for this. What's a good license-free version of Jurassic Park?
Wacky Jurassic.
Wacky Jurassic.
I'm sorry.
We got to end it with a laugh. Anyways, good night.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
Whatever time zone you're in, I hope it's a good one. Awesome.